guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, along with the 7th anniversary, several story events have released with new free-to-play units. I'm a bit late to getting this one done right here, but obviously, you know, with these anniversaries, there's just so many things to cover. So, we have this story event. It looks like this unit is going to Dokkan Awaken into a Vegeta and Bulma card, right? If we go ahead and jump in here and take a look at sort of the details, there is this Vegeta, which we're able to sort of grind up, right? And it seems as though this Vegeta is going to Dokkan Awaken into, of course, the Vegeta and Bulma card, right? You could easily tell just by the categories that the unit has, right? As of right now, this Vegeta only has the Vegeta family category, right? As a Vegeta unit. Now, this does matter because a Vegeta and Bulma unit could help make this guy a lot better, right? If you're going to activate this 2 key and damage reduction part of this Vegeta's passive, he could potentially be a lot better. I mean, this free-to-play unit is not going to be a savior for this guy, because the problem with LR Majin Vegeta is he's on so many small, bad teams like this that would really need, you know, him to be better on. And, like, this Vegeta and Bulma is not going to be on all-out struggle or something like that, or corroded body and mind, right? But it certainly could potentially help this Majin Vegeta unit out. So we have that. We have the new Vegeta we can grind up. Okay, so this is a support memory. This was a gift. This was just a login bonus, or like sort of like the rewarding gift, right? You know how a lot of times these major celebrations, like the last day, they'll give out, like, you know, some stones or something like that. That's what this support memory was. It was just a login bonus at the end of the 350 million download celebration, the LR Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza one. And now they're just adding it to a story event, because let's say, you know, a player started playing after that, you would have had no chance to get this. So it's good that they're adding this to this story event. I got no issue with that. And then Vegeta Family is the category that is giving the increased drop rate for this event, right? So let me just quickly double check here and see if there's anything notable here. Okay, so this is starting from when, you know, Namek ends, right? Vegeta, who came to Earth after Prunga teleported everyone there with the wish. Again, the new support memory's back. And then the Vegeta family gives the increased drop rates. There's 3 stages. The first stage is just a support memory. Second stage drops a Vegeta right there. Okay. What's interesting is this Vegeta, I don't know. Is this from Battle of Gods? I actually, at a glance, I don't know the exact, like most characters in the game, like I can see their art and I know just the exact moment they're from. This Vegeta, I actually don't recognize where he's from. I think he's from Battle of Gods, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, here's support memory right there. And then again, Vegeta family is the increased drop rates. Remember that new stages are going to be added in the future. Oh, let me make sure we get that scenario on. New stages are going to be added, actually probably in a couple of days. I think probably around February 8th. It was just what, like February, it's February 3rd right now. So it's probably only a couple of days away, actually, where we're going to see, you know, sort of like some of these Part 2 units. Now, remember that, you know, again, we're getting some of these Part 2 units, right? Like the Awakenings for the free-to-play units, but the LRs and stuff aren't going to drop until like the 14th or 15th or something like that, probably 16th, 17th. All right, so it looks like the first stage is Vegeta fighting Frieza on Namek. Okay, does make sense, right? Remember, this is basically where Vegeta ends up dying. Well, for the first time, right? Remember, it is Dragon Ball, where many of these characters die multiple times. Vegeta's fight with Frieza. Makes sense that this is where we would get the whatchamacallit. Makes sense that this is the stage where we would get this support memory, right? Because, like, Vegeta dies, is, you know, revived, and then teleported to Earth. And then that's sort of what that support memory is, the Vegeta and Bulma support memory. It's kind of like from when they, like, are first teleported to Earth, right? Like, right after Goku defeats Frieza, and then they sort of, you know, go to Capsule Corp after that. Alright, so here's where Vegeta is killed. Goodbye, Vegeta. We need a better Final Form Frieza, by the way. Still a huge L for this game. Super Saiyan Goku. That art is still so good. We need a better Armor Gohan. This Bulma needs a better... Dude, there's so many units that need, like, actual better cards. Like, that Bulma and the Armor Kid Gohan. Like, we got the LR for Kid Gohan and Krillin, right? But, like, that's not enough. Like, we need, like, an armor version of both of those standalone. The Planet Namek Saga can still get additions in the future, as well as, like, a Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu, right? I think we could potentially even see, like, Kaioken Goku from the, like, Namek arc. I think potentially could get, like, a Dokkan Fest, right? We could probably have a dual Dokkan Fest. Oh, you know what would be perfect? Here's what we could do. We could have a dual Dokkan Fest. Final Form Frieza and Kaioken Goku, right? And then, like, as part of their active skills, Goku could do, like, a Super Saiyan attack with his active skill, and Frieza could do, like, a full power Frieza attack as his active skill. Very similar to what they did with the Super Saiyan Blues, and, you know, Gogeta Blue is their active skill. They could do the same thing, right? Where it's like, it is a you know, just a Kaioken Goku, but, you know, you could, you know, get a Super Saiyan attack with his active skill. I actually do sort of like that design. I think it is pretty nifty, right? And that does, and you would think, like, oh, well, there's no point to that, but that would matter, right? Because, like, that would add those units to a whole bunch of categories, right? Like, the LR gods, like, they're added to, like, several category teams just off of that Gogeta Blue active skill, right? Like, if we take a look at the LR gods, how many categories did they get just because of the Gogeta Blue active skill? The Fusion category is 1, Final Trump Card, Time Limit, and Fuse Fighters. So it's like they get 4 categories just off of that active skill. So it could be a very similar thing with, like, you know, again, like that Super Saiyan Goku. You get, like, Super Saiyan in a bunch of these teams like that, right? Let's bring our support memory, like, drop rate increase right here, because this is a stage that drops our boy Vegeta. Oh my god, this is the filler? Are you kidding me? This is filler. This is from the Garlic Jr. saga. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Wow, I did not expect them to have this in here. Okay, so again, this does not happen in the manga, right? The manga, they come back from Namek, and then Vegeta just waits on Earth for Goku to come back, right? You know, the Super Saiyan. He's waiting for Super Saiyan Goku, so he's just waiting on Earth until Goku comes back. In the anime, Vegeta takes off in the spaceship, and he's searching through space to find Goku. The reason they did that is because I guess they didn't want Vegeta around for the Garlic Jr. arc, because, I mean, I don't, like, if Vegeta would just shit on, like, Garlic Jr., right? The thing, Garlic Jr. is immortal, but he would have no chance against the Saiyans, Goku and Vegeta at that point, right? So I presume, like, they just had Vegeta leave Earth just so that he does, like, all tension, like, the Garlic Jr. saga only is able to happen because Goku and Vegeta are not on Earth, right? Like, that's it. So, like, this sequence right here, this is Vegeta traveling around space looking for Super Saiyan Goku, right? And he just ends up dominating a bunch of these sort of, like, random Frieza soldiers who are around. I mean, oh my god, I love that Trunks just cruising off with Bulma. I love that. But yeah, again, I did not expect them to have this portion in this actual story event right here. we have Garlic Jr. saga filler in here. I guess because of the fact that, you know, Garlic Jr. finally is actually in Dokkan, they did not mind. They didn't mind, like, getting, like, parts of the filler arc in here, but that's so funny, man. Garlic Jr. saga filler in my story event. I love it. I love it. Truly great. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of these rats right here and get out of here. Garlic Jr. saga filler, dude. Come on, man. Come on. All right, we're out of here. Goodbye, Frieza minions. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, no way Frieza was beaten by a Saiyan. And it's like, yeah, he sure was. All right, so then, yeah, Vegeta goes back to Earth because he can't find Goku. Oh my god, Afro Bulma's going to have me acting up. That is mega top tier Bulma right there. And then Bowl Cut Yamcha, of course, does have a card. That is the, whatchamacallit, the global, that was the global 250 million download celebration unit? Or was that 200 million? Whatever, it was years ago, 2017, right? JP got pink shirt Vegeta, and Global got bowl cut Yamcha. Bowl cut Yamcha, how goofy. Oh, did we get Vegetas? I didn't even notice. I didn't really look. Did we get? No, we got no Vegetas dropped. How good. Okay. I think we probably would get a Vegeta from one of those missions right there. So we'll go ahead and grab the missions right after this, because I'll do the typical in this story event sort of like video right here. We're gonna go ahead and go through all the stages, and then I will grind up all the Vegetas that we need, and then I'll go ahead and do like rainbow him during this video and stuff like that, right? So okay, BoJack, what the hell? What? Oh, we're going into the BoJack? What the fuck? Dude, this story event went from a Final Form Frieza on Namek to Garlic Jr. Saga filler to BoJack, dude. Now, the thing about the BoJack movie, many of the Dragon Ball Z movies do not fit in the Dragon Ball Z story canon, right? Many of them don't fit. Like the Turles movie does not fit. The Broly movie does not fit. Most of them don't fit. Oh my god, that Trunks. Most of them do not fit. But the BoJack movie actually does. There's nothing stopping. Like, basically, the premise of the BoJack movie, right, is that Trunks takes care of the androids and stuff like that, and then he returns to the present, you know, some unspecified amount of time later, to let everyone know that, yeah, by the way, you know, I took care of the androids, everything is all good, shit is awesome. And then there's, you know, this little tournament that happens, and then, you know, BoJack shows up at the same time, right? But like this, again, there's nothing that happens in the BoJack. Wait, was that new art? What the hell? I didn't recognize that Super Saiyan Vegeta art right there. I think that's new art. That could be, I think, a card in the future. That Super Saiyan Vegeta right there, I do not recognize that. And it looks like it potentially could be card art as well. Because one thing with a lot of these arts now is, like, are they part of, like, a super attack asset? And right now it's not. So that's interesting. But yeah, anyway, the BoJack fight happens, right? And it's like nothing happens during the movie that goes against basically, because it's just like that whole time period, the 7 years after the... Oh, wow. Okay, well, they're doing this in kind of a different order here. Okay, I mean, the BoJack movie definitely takes place after this scene, right? Where Vegeta does this sort of iconic little, like, hand thing right there to Trunks, because Trunks has short hair, leaves, and then he comes back for the BoJack movie. So, naughty, naughty, Dokkan. We did things in the wrong order right here. This scene happens first, then the BoJack movie happens afterwards. Naughty, naughty, naughty. All right, naughty Dokkan. Come on, come on. Anyway, that's still funny. The BoJack movie in here. I presume that when the new stages are added in part 2, we're probably going to go into Battle of Gods with Beerus. So what a story event this is. It's going to cover Namek, Garlic Jr., BoJack, and Beerus. Oh my god. I love it. They're getting creative with these story events now, man. Not bad. Okay, here, let's grab the missions right here. Because I think this will actually give us the Vegeta card. Again, I'll go ahead and grind the Vegeta up, and then we'll come back, and I'll rainbow him and stuff like that. Okay, this is just that's I'm just gonna go ahead and Baba them. Okay. Oh, 3 Ghost Ushers. We'll take that. And then this is the Vegeta. Yep, that's the Vegeta right there. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and grab him. Vegeta right here. Bam. Yeah, okay. Again, I think this is Battle of Gods Vegeta, but I'm not entirely sure. So, all right, let me finish up the grind, and we will be right back. All right, guys, so the grind is done. We have our boy Vegeta fully built up. I'll go ahead and give him the Rainbow Star here, and then I will await what is going to happen once this unit gets his awakening, presumably into Vegeta and Bulma. I'd have to imagine that both the Chi-Chi unit and the Vegeta unit are going to Dokkan Awaken into the art that is on, like, the actual, like, event, like, picture, right? That Vegeta and Bulma. One thing that's interesting about the Vegeta and Bulma is that that's either Resurrection F or Universe 647 Tournament Vegeta, so that will be interesting. We haven't gotten many of those Vegetas in quite a while, right? So there we go. We'll go ahead and finish up with Vegeta being rainbowed. Let me know what you guys think this Vegeta is going to become after his Dokkan Awakening and EZA. Because, again, what's probably going to happen is Part 2, these units will awaken. Part 3, they'll EZA. We'll see how good they will look once they get their EZA. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.